I am desperate. Desperate. I'm desperate. That's a good place to be. It sucks, but it's a good place to be. I want to go from here to there. And I'm not there. I am here. I am stuck in the middle. And desperation's good. It's a good thing. It sucks, but it's a good thing. And there are so many places in the Bible where it talks about this desperation that the authors of the Bible discussed on numerous occasions, because it's a commonplace. It's a thing we all experience from time to time. I have goals for this YouTube channel. I want to be a success, and I'm not right now, but I'm doing this and I love this. And so anyway, that being said, Psalm 42 verses 1 and 2, as the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. Where can I go and meet with God? Psalm 63 verse 1, you, God, are my God. Earnestly I seek you. I thirst for you. My whole being longs for you in a dry and parched land where there is no water. Psalm 84 verse 2, my soul yearns, even faints for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. And Jesus says in Matthew 5 verse 6, blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. And then again in John 7:37, let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. If you are desperate for a move of God, if you are desperate for God to do something in your life, Jesus promises you that you will be filled. If you hunger and thirst for righteousness, you'll be filled. If you come to him for living water, he will give it to you. Jesus never left anyone unsatisfied. Whether it was the feeding of the 5,000, whether it was the woman who approached him, she had the issue of blood for, 38 years? And she said, if I just touch the hem of his garment, just touch a thread of his garment, I'll be healed. Because she knew how amazing Jesus was, and she knew that Jesus could help her. She was desperate. If there was anyone who was desperate, it was her. And yet, her desperation led to her healing. And so I would say to you, your desperation is going to lead to your healing. Your desperation is going to lead to your miracle. You just have to stay desperate. Don't give up. Don't stop in the middle of the crowd saying, I'm not going to do this. I don't think I can do this. And so you walk away from touching the hem of Jesus's garment. Do it. Keep walking, keep pursuing, keep pushing into him, and you will be satisfied. You will. God wants to pour out blessings on your life, and he will if you seek him. And you know, there's another good example of this, and it was when the four friends, there was a paralyzed man, and he was on a mat, and there were so many people around Jesus in this house, they couldn't get in because it was wall to wall people. It was jammed. And so they, in their desperation, they said, okay, how can we get to Jesus? How can we get to him? They went to the roof. They climbed on the roof. They tore open the roof, and they let their friend down on this mat in front of Jesus. Their desperation got this man healed. In their desperation, they found a miracle because they were desperate, because they sought out God, because they did whatever it took to get their miracle. And sometimes that's what it's going to take for us. And that's what God wants to do in my life. That's what he wants to do in your life. So do not despair. Within you have what it takes to reach Jesus. If you seek him, if you pursue him, you'll find him. And there are some other great scriptures too that I love. like blind Bartimaeus, okay? He was shouting in a crowd, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. And the crowd said, hey, shut up. But he shouted even louder, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. He didn't care what other people thought. He was going to do whatever it took to be healed. And he knew that Jesus was the only one who could do that. Psalm 34:6, another great verse in the Psalms. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all his troubles. What else? Oh, I like this too. Genesis 32, verse 26. Jacob was wrestling with God, and he said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. Holy desperation right there. God wants, he wants to help you. He wants to heal you. He wants to deliver you. He wants to help you, whatever that means for you. And it's up to us to have the desperation, the grasping at last straws, whatever it takes to run to him, to seek him out, to tell him, I won't let you go. I won't let you go unless you bless me. God wants to heal you. God wants to help you. Just like the gentleman who said, Jesus, if you can heal me. Or if you want to, if you are willing, you can heal me. The man with leprosy. And Jesus said, I'm willing. So let's just be desperate. I'm going to stay desperate. Whatever it takes, man, whatever it takes. And we're going to get to Jesus, and Jesus is going to help us, because when you seek him, you will find him, plain and simple. So let's go. And if anything great happens in your life, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.